Try this match on for size.
Allez, c'est parti pour la suite. Il me reste un match. Allez, c'est parti. Dragon Lee. Ah oui, merde.
A man who adds to his legacy with every match.
De toute façon, donc...
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making...
Allez. Allez, casser sa gueule.
And you know the saying, beat you any day and twice on Sunday? That's more or less what a 2 out of 3 falls match is.
Well, the logic's sound to me. Anyone can get one win. You get 2 in one match, that's where real talent comes in.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Fends it off. Good counter. A 2 out of 3 falls match certainly has to be as much of a mental hurdle as it is a physical one.
Without a doubt. The thought of trying to get 2 falls is intimidating, and the thought of going down a fall is demoralizing. You have...
Up high.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there. Just welting the back with those laces.
Oh, that hurt. What a counter.
Crash landing. Brutal club. No. Oh. Sit down, strap in, and hold on. SmackDown is well underway.
Lord, what a backbreaker!
And it's going to be hard for Lee to send a message if he gets outmatched like that.
But that might have just woken him up, though. The inverse effect of what his back and forth will go. Bam!
No one is holding back here. Going all out. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Driven into their corner. What are we going to see?
Oh, boom! A bit of space between them, strategizing.
Taking the time to really assess the situation.
Might have knocked the distance.
He could do it here. Fending off a 2 count there.
Oh, still can't even keep him down for a 2 count. Oh, meet the back.
And here's a cover. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
How on earth?
It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail.
Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of him, is it? Oof!
He's climbing to the top.
Airborne!
Diving shoulder tackle.
A helpless Lee being targeted.
Oh, man.
Lee quick to counter.
Haymaker, but trapped into an STO. From the first bell, these men have been unleashing on each other.
Neither one of them holding back. Shoulders down. Getting a fall in the early goings.
1-0.
No way. Astounding.
Maybe
Power.
really.
The end of days.
This spells trouble for Dragon.
2. Oh, finally, monumental victory.
Here is your winner,
All that rebuilding looks to have paid off tonight as quiet work has turned into loud results.
Oh, this win will go a long way towards building his confidence as the stakes continue to rise.
La suite, on veut la suite. Alors, je vais juste changer ça. Ça je veux pas, ça je veux, ça je sais ce que je veux. Ça peut passer. Ouais, ça passe. Allez.
There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers. But where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner and I don't have a match.
Yeah, you've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big 4 PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Braun is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury.
Okay.
Tear the house down against him and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Ok. Bon, bah y a plus que...
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series. One-on-one with Penta.
C'est bon, détends-toi.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Hector. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector. Congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
Let's go.
The Archetype set to take on Kaiser.
What the hell? It's the Samoan werewolf. The Archetype is in trouble.
Super.
Chad Patton's not going to be able to pull him off.
Commence pas à diminuer déjà.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Jacob Fatu back.
Fatu's letting him off the hook tonight. And the Archetype may be hurt.
Archetype, I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. Every day, you out there talking. Oh, I gotta get back to Braun and the Wise Man. Oh, all that matters is the WWE title. Nah! I told Road Dogg I want the Archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See, this isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Cause after I'm done with you, you're gonna wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
Hey. Allez, c'est parti. Ok.
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. This isn't just a match for Jacob Fatu. This is vengeance. This is retribution. You went after the man's family. You made this personal.
You're repeating yourself, Paul. What's your point?
My point is, you're about to get the worst beating since Braun Breaker threw your corpse out of the ring. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can.
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. What makes or breaks you is whether you gave it your all.
That sounds like a John Cena post.
I'll take my inspiration where I can get it. I'm stepping in there with Jacob Fatu tonight.
The Samoan werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Fatu tries anything, I'll be there for you.
Vu ton gabarit, tu vas finir en crêpe surtout.
Hey Adam, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. This version of you.
Thanks for not giving up on me.
Should we hug it out?
Ça va, tu vas te calmer?
Don't make it weird. I'm just glad you helped me get back on the right path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
Youpi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WWE Intercontinental Championship!
Is tonight the greatest moment of this man's comeback, or its final act?
Look at the archetype's face. He's going through the motions of his entrance, but that is a man who realizes that he is not...
The look on Jacob Fatu's face says it all. The archetype is in trouble.
The Samoan werewolf absolutely devastated Bronson Reed at SummerSlam, and that wasn't even personal. I don't know if the archetype is walking to the ring.
Introducing the challenger from Lake Forest, Illinois, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Terror!
The Intercontinental Championship, one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment.
Referee calls for the bell, and here comes Fatu.
You all heard the Samoan werewolf. This isn't just a title defense. This is vengeance for what the archetype did to his uncle, Rikishi. This is personal.
People have to understand that where Fatu come from, cover!
We're going to shut this down.
Kicks out. Quick pin. Championship on the line. And he breaks the pin right away. Not even close. Oh, he cuts it off.
Don't.
Manages to reverse it. Oh, uncorked a big punch. Jacob Fatu cuts him off.
Big clothesline to the outside, crumbling to the ground. And now the question is, what next? Lining something up here, gathering momentum.
Suicide dive.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Headed back into the ring.
Ai, mi shot.
Bouncing up the ropes and boom.
Oh, ouch.
And heading up top.
Taking flight.
You gotta be kidding me.
Saw an opening for a big-time move and connected. That's going in the highlight reel.
And a well-executed move we just saw there. The archetype changed his attitude, but the Intercontinental Champion Jacob Fatu is still demanding retribution for his attack on Rikishi. He gets back into the ring.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Guys, this might actually end in a countout.
Made that kick connected.
Oh! Some damage being dealt to the champ.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Taking off from the ropes.
Honestly, man, I did not think that was possible.
Jacob setting himself up top. He's got something in store. Samoan drop.
He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left?
Thunderous clothesline.
What a launch. I'm surprised the rope didn't collapse.
Non, m'échappe plus, putain de passeur de jeu.
Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob.
Set up in the corner now.
In the corner, and an elbow for good measure.
Slips out of the way.
Time to end this.
DDT! And that is exactly how a champion stays a champion.
Man, that might be pure muscle memory.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this. He answers right back.
Moves on the mark.
Oh, a merciless strike.
Our champion feeling the effects of all the offense so far.
This match finally really taking its toll. Who knows how much further this thing will go now?
He's headed to the top now.
From way up, all the way to the outside. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Oh, man.
Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here. And he tosses him back in now. Backbreaker.
That'll realign your vertebrae.
Boom, what a kick. Oh, that kick
That'll stop you in your tracks. Jacob Fatu in a compromised position. Thanks for coming. End of days!
Oh, man. We might have a new champ here.
Oh.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out.
The Archetype just took out the referee.
And here
Ouais,
comes
comme
a
par hasard,
Samoan
ça
drop.
fait.
The Archetype is hurt.
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to crush the Archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
What the?
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Dans les balles.
You made me do this.
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Ah, je vais l'enclumer celui-là.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
Ah, quel fils de tuque.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to
Ah,
find out
putain,
why.
fais chier. Dum, 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 dum.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
D'accord.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the Archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called Archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you. Like you took so many from me.
tu vas affronter toi-même, c'est toi, tu vas foutre la paix tête de bite. Complètement fou, lui. Ouais. Ouais. Oui, on peut voir les choses comme ça. Écoute, que si toi qui vois copine, elle est complètement folle, elle. Je te le dis, moi. Ah là 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 là.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
Ah, ça j'avais compris que c'était pas fini.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're going to be doing this for a long time.
Ouais, je vais finir cette histoire.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I'll run this business. And ours ain't done.
Oui, bah ça j'avais compris. Putain, il me casse les couilles, Jacob. Laisse-moi aller démonter l'autre connard là et après on verra. Oh.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with
Oh
Randy Orton?
putain, c'est même plus des bâtons dans les roues, tu me fous bâtard.
Man, years.
Oui, le vainqueur va aller s'affronter. Voilà.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
Bon, bah, go se taper Randy. Allez, super. Ce qu'elle veut, elle aussi.
Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Oui, mais en soi, elle a raison.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it. Before I realized.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
En soi. Bon. Et putain, mais il arrive pas à la faire, cet enfoiré. Ah, Jacob, c'est quelque chose. Oui.
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following contest
Oh, bah oui.
is a special
Oh, ça m'a reconnu. Comme par hasard.
the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the Archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
All forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
Connard, hein.
There's a spot.
Ah, putain. Oui, bah j'avais compris que j'allais me faire taper sur la tête.
Out of the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Oh, back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Just emptying everything they've got now. Ooh.
Ah merde.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Oh, scattered that one.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Oh, looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight.
Oh, that was the deciding blow right there.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Oh, stomping down hard. This is definitely an ill-advised decision.
I guess having this match called fair wasn't what they had in mind, and they took it out on our official.
I gotta say, I cannot wrap my head around why the ref would pull...
Et comment on provoque l'arbitre?
Something like that. I guess someone was tired of the shoddy officiating in this match. I don't know that was the correct solution, though.
Oh, stop right to the hand. He goes for the quick pin attempt. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he had... Right.
Mais nique ta mère. Très clairement, nique bien ta mère. Putain, il me fait recommencer.
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble.
To the sky. Body splash.
He
slipped out of the way there.
Voilà.
Sharp jab. Series of strikes to the back. That's just a beatdown. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Pulling out the heavy artillery, and that certainly had to hurt.
And now unloading run. And he goes for the pin. Only a 1 count before the kick out. Great cadence on the count from him there.
The referee showing zero favoritism at that moment.
What a punch. Orton looks a little less dangerous after taking that attack. He's able to counter that. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
And sending a human flying like that is no small feat.
Oh, man. Neck breaker. Very nice. Ooh, what a response. Ooh. Oh!
Making his feelings very clear here.
And he's feeling himself now. This crowd got him fired up.
Is this it? Is this the end? Kicks out on the pinfall attempt. The rep with a fair and even count.
I'd say our special referee is taking the duty very seriously. Looks like he was up all night practicing his technique.
Getting out of harm's way.
Sharp jab. Series of strikes to the back. That's just a beatdown.
That's called beating the brakes off your opponent, not stopping till the white meat shows. I love it. And the shoulders down. This could be it.
Give our guest referee his due. That was a good count.
And our special guest referee is obviously taking the responsibility quite seriously. Oh!
He's able to sidestep out of that. Neckbreaker.
You can almost see the adrenaline in his veins now.
Beautiful reversal. And a German suplex.
Goes for the clothesline. Reversed into an STO.
Elbow drop.
Boom. Hurled around like a ragdoll. And that can knock the wind out of you in addition to just bruising the body.
No way. Astounding power. End of days.
Orton is absolutely laid out. Hold the foot. What the hell?
Espèce de bâtard, ouais.
Our guest referee choosing to take matters into their own hands. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this raw power. Gut-wrench suplex. And he's clearly on his last leg.
And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
He's on the ropes and the ref calls off the count.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Boom.
Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt. And it is worth mentioning the performance of our guest referee so far.
Well, every special referee seemingly comes into a matchup with an agenda. But you can't deny our official tonight is taking this job as seriously as possible. He's been outsmarted here. Snapping the neck. Had the Viper scouted. Bam!
Orton outthought him there.
Oh, clothesline.
Boom.
Oh, perfect kick.
Oh. What the hell? This ref think they're doing, man.
Brain buster. Gonna turn your cranium inside out with that. And going for the pin. Kicks out. He's still in his life. Oh, come on. Obviously, this guy is playing favorites.
There was certainly something dubious about that count.
I gotta say it. This guest ref hasn't been up to our standards. There have been some shady calls here.
Frankensteiner.
Oh, c'est chiant.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Stretching out the knee. Oh. And an elbow.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go.
Boom. Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here. Gotta act fast to beat the count.
The second.
Oh, mais nique ta mère, le jeu.
Randy Orton got it done.
Allez, let's go.
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license.
From the top!
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. Orton locking in the submission.
Extremely painful hold there.
The spot.
Oh, what a great escape.
Taking the shoulder to them hard there.
The methodical style of Orton got a bit stalled there.
No cause for concern on his part. It's still early.
Precision punch.
Turns that in his favor.
Series of reversals.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype, and Randy can't mount any offense.
Orton's being kept in check. Oh, right in the arm.
Able to parry that one.
Oh, yeah! Full contact right there.
Orton fending that off.
Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt.
And the Viper looking to go to that place. And this is just classic Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Whoa, referee getting into the action.
Ah, c'est mon ta mère.
What's going on here?
Brought down with a neck breaker. Oh, here we go. One of the most punishing moves in his playbook. Orton over
and over again. Randy's tapping into that place, unleashing the full might of the Apex Predator.
Right into a power slam. Randy's wobbly, looks vulnerable.
Je vais lui faire ça.
End of days.
Orton is done.
Looking for something big here. From the top.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
I just want to note that while everyone always thinks they can do a better job than an
Ah
actual
putain, il t'a fait quoi.
it's actually no way
Voilà.
going after the refs.
It was only a matter of time. So much bias being shown.
Boom, set up in the corner. What is coming next?
Oh, an overhand punch. Oh, right into a counter. And he right.
Mais non, mais c'est bon. Putain, je vais pas recommencer 100 fois. Oh, ça va commencer à me casser les couilles là, par contre. Ouais, je vais te faire enculer là.
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly... irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a...
Oh no, he could be caught here. Bad spot for him. Boston Crab, the legendary Boston Crab.
Trying to free himself, trips the ankle, and he's out. And kicks off his opponent.
Oh, man.
Sharp impact from that elbow, man.
The arm getting pummeled.
From the heavens.
Body splash.
Avoided any damage there.
Oh, that wasn't pretty, but shoulders down.
Is it enough?
Shoulders up. And our referee, he's keeping things fair right there.
Our special referee doing the zebra stripes proud.
Caught full force with the uppercut.
Randy didn't exactly look Viper-like on that one.
What in the world is going on? Not the left. Something, Lord knows what, just set this superstar off, and our official unexpectedly paid the price for it.
He's not letting anyone argue that count.
Neither of you can cry about that one. His count was as fair as it gets.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
A back suplex right onto the apron.
Great knowledge using every part of the ring to their advantage.
Right to the face. Bringing the fight closer and closer to our announce desk.
Let's just hope they don't bring
Ouais,
it
c'est bon, allez, fous le camp, là,
announce
lâche-moi.
desk.
Et voilà, ça va être encore la même chose.
And he fends off the attack.
Oh, c'est
Taking
beau.
things back into the ring.
Putain, putain,
That's got it. Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
So much damage being done to the arm. A surgical attack on that limb. Body shot to the abdomen.
Randy sidesteps out of the way.
And into the corner he goes. Uncorked a big punch.
Clubbing blow.
And a well-timed counter. And Orton gets countered there.
Thanks for counter.
End of days!
Randy is on Dream Street.
Ooh. Finds a counter. Was that an accident? Wait a sec. What is the referee doing? Stops the kick. Powerbomb.
It's never called for, but this ref was playing with fire, to be fair.
Backbreaker.
He's realizing there's an opportunity here.
Mais putain! Ah, je vais passer, on peut pas passer, ça me saoule. Putain, merde, nique ta merde, l'arbitre de merde, là. Pourquoi on nous met ça aussi, là? Putain, je perds un temps fou sur ça.
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license. Stomping down on that arm.
The Viper is facing a bit of danger here.
Yeah, Orton has to find a response quickly.
And he just showed Orton no fear with an assault like that.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be enough to end things yet.
Going straight to the top turnbuckle. From the top. All the way down to the floor.
That mistake might have cost them the entire match.
A high risk that was not worth it at all. Oh. Coming back from the outside now. Big clothesline.
Some quick thinking.
Oh no, the ref jumping into the fray.
Laid out with a Frankenstein.
I honestly have no idea what just got into the official, who clearly has a more hands-on approach to officiating than I think any of us were expecting.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
The reversal by Orton. He counters with a great reversal.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Orton outthought him.
Randy Orton with a big clothesline. Another big clothesline by Randy Orton. Randy ducks. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, big power slam by Randy Orton.
Oh, Randy Orton looking for Old Faithful.
Kicky.
Orton putting his knowledge to good use with a precision strike.
Orton wants to end this right now.
Ah bah bien sûr.
Picture perfect from Orton. The cover! Kicked out at one!
Putain.
The ref can't believe it!
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
The Viper cannot believe this. That should have ended this match, but it continues.
Raining down right hands.
This could be it. He could win it all here. What was that? That's not a legit count. You can't get to 3 that fast. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right.
Slips right behind, right into a schoolboy.
Gets his shoulder up right before 2. And you've got to appreciate that he's calling this one right down the middle.
You can't accuse our guest referee of going into business for himself after that fair count.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Ducks out of harm's way. Ooh, like meeting a brick wall there.
I think he really felt that one.
It is a marathon, not a sprint, though. Just needs to keep his guard up a little better. Oh, punch directly to the gut.
Randy sidesteps out of the way.
Picture perfect backbreaker. Orton getting worked on right now.
Looks like Orton's struggling here.
Quick evasion from him there.
Raining down right hand.
Into the pin. Can he get him here?
Non mais c'est pas possible.
Our referee has just cast a black cloud over this entire match.
Putain, je vais passer 3 heures dessus en fait, ça me saoule. Alors que ça peut être fait en 5 minutes.
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license. Dragon screw leg whip.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
And here's a cover. And a kick out. And no complaining about the ref's count there. He was right on top of things.
Looks like our special referee knows the importance of his responsibilities.
Oh, a neck breaker. Just ejected from the ring.
Allez.
Randy toying with his opponent a little bit.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype. Boom! Oh, right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt.
good reflexes from him there.
Shoulder tackle. There it is. Reversal.
Great in-ring IQ on display there. Randy predicted that.
Boom. Sharp jab. Series of strikes to the back. It's just a beatdown. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. The Viper in bad shape here.
Randy's certainly being tested here.
He's able to dodge that one in time. Stiff shot.
Counters the Viper's attack. He's able to reverse it. Orton with a Fez press and now unloading rights on his opponent. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Mais sérieux là.
And able to evade the offense. Oof.
The Viper able to strike back. Set him up, Russian leg sweep.
For years, SmackDown has tried to prove that it's not the WWE's second show.
Every superstar in the SmackDown locker room knows it's not, and they always aim to prove that.
Stopped cold with a fist. Schoolboy pinfall here.
The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes. Oh, and a stomp. Just despicable, menacing.
Allez, bien sûr.
And the count stopped short of 2. Showing a lot of respect and calling this down the middle.
Orton!
Oh putain.
Randy Orton. There it is. What?
Putain merde.
Didn't even count that 2. What the hell?
Orton is going to have to keep his composure moving forward. He thought he'd put him down with that one, and now he's got to think of another one.
J'ai appuyé.
Randy now for the win.
Bah nique ta mère toi aussi à taper comme ça là, vas-y va te faire foutre. Putain, elle commence à me gonfler là.
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to give him a referee's license.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. Counters to gain the advantage.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
And that definitely made solid impact. And it looked like the competition was set on teaching Orton something there.
What on earth is happening right now?
Dangerous Hurricane Rana. This is a complete...
And a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise. Boom. Able to steer clear of danger there.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying.
Va te faire foutre putain. C'est bon là, ça commence à gonfler par contre. Putain, je vais passer le truc dessus quoi. Toute la vidéo ça va être que ça en fait. Non, c'est bon. Vas-y, va te faire foutre, tu me comptes comme ça, allez, nique ta mère. Si on perd, arrêtez de nous faire rejouer, en fait, on s'en fout, putain. Ça aussi, je comprends pas. Oh.
Oh, that gets reversed on Randy.
Orton outthought him there.
getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Power going for the cover.
Mais va te faire foutre toi taper comme ça aussi.
We all saw how fast that was.
Every official has their own cadence, but let's not be ridiculous.
Great dunking.
And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup. Power slam by Orton.
He just saved himself there.
Oh, man. Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Taking some stiff shots in there, but it's all about how you respond in the long run.
Dominator!
Orton always has an answer, a plan. He needs to find that right now.
Uh-oh! The Archetype's headed to the Royal Rumble!
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Ah, si c'était juste pour ça, en fait, arrêtez de me casser les couilles.
Look out!
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Orton nailed the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the
En fait, j'ai recommencé 50 fois pour ça. Allez, super. On va faire foutre.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
Donnez-moi un combat complet, basta en fait,
The
putain.
Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, all this!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
Voilà. Comme ça, nous, on tue sa mère, il se casse. Allez, ciao, bye bye. Crois-moi que tu vas le dire, frérot. Je vais tellement te frapper.
Big night.
Shawn Michaels, hein. Eh ben putain.
Yeah. You saw how this all got...
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Sean, as far as I'm concerned, my career isn't even on the line. Hector's is about to end.
Tonight's not just about Hector. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. When Hunter turned on me, it cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal will drag you somewhere dark.
Hector needs to suffer. He stabbed me in the back and smiled doing it. Tonight, he learns what payback really feels like.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are going to know who you really are.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
It's going to be Hector's. He betrayed me. He deserved
it. It could be you on the losing end. You might have to find a new way to put food on your family's table.
That's not an option. This is the only thing I know how to do. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
Hector made his bed. I'm just the guy flipping the mattress.
Your walk on the high road hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Maybe it's time to try something a little different.
Yeah? What did you have in mind?
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recalling my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you.
Well, then we better stop talking.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE. Hector Flores betrayed his mentor. Now his whole... For one of these men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the Archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The Archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight. Using that barricade with great effect.
Double chicken wing, tiger suplex. What are they doing here?
Trying to take away that grip, that range of motion on that end.
Just a non-stop all the way.
Not giving up so easily here.
Simply defiant in the face of adversity, refusing to relent no matter what.
And Flores has earned the upper hand here.
Yeah, Hector is really grinding the opposition down.
The Archetype like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit, and leave WWE forever. Looks like he just got rocked there.
Oh yeah, the moment where Hector tipped the scale in his favor.
Slides under the ropes, back into the ring. And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
Oh, Flores with good timing on the reversal.
Quick escape from danger there.
And he's just chaining together.
Comment je peux te fatiguer alors je suis... Oh là 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 là.
Need a miracle to stop him right now.
Boom, right to the body. Boom. Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt.
Oh mais... Arrête d'attendre, putain, c'est assez compliqué. Fous ma gueule, lui.
He's faltering, slowly getting up.
Watch out!
Crashing to the floor.
Tried to get cute and just crashed and burned for it.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
Alors on commence pas.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time. Looking like a rugby match with that tackle. Oh,
boom. He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
And all the damage has added up quickly in this I Quit match.
Wow. Oh, that'll rattle you.
Slipping out of the way there.
Eh, bien sûr, mais oui. Ah oui, je me serais retrouvé à l'autre bout du ring, ce serait pareil. Allez, on se prépare.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Ram with the tackle. Bang. Grab with that kendo stick.
Flores with some agility.
Flores isn't looking good as he stirs back up.
Oh, il est bien sûr, putain.
And he retaliates.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Getting back into the ring now.
The referee doing their one job here, checking to see if we're going to hear the words, "I quit."
Yes, I quit. Oh, he said he wouldn't quit. He meant it. The archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
Ah, vas-y, je le dégage, mais vas-y, allez, c'est gentil.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done,
the archetype is a good man.
But is Hector Flores? What's going to happen here?
Then things on good terms. That's what's going to happen.
After everything Hector cost him, the archetype is giving him one last WWE moment.
Man, I got chills. That's what this business is all about.
Thanks for taking the time to meet with me, Adam.
Of course. I gotta say, that was quite the win at the Royal Rumble. And then giving Hector that moment to say farewell was a stand-up move.
I wasn't sure what I'd do until I got there. But it felt right to part ways with Hector on good terms.
You made the right call.
But that's not why I'm here.
I figured there was more. What do you got?
We are full speed ahead on the road to WrestleMania, and Cody's going after the World Heavyweight title.
So you see an opening to get back to Braun Breaker.
Exactly. There's only one title that matters to me, and it's strapped around Braun's waist. So
That might be enough to get Braun's attention.
Might? It definitely will. He won't be able to resist stepping up no matter what Heyman tells him. So what do you think? Can you help make this official?
I can. Just watch yourself. You're kicking a hornet's nest, and those bastards sting.
This title, this championship, I held it once, briefly. But in that moment, I stood alongside greats. Cody Rhodes, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns. But I didn't come here to cling to the past. I came to let it go. I'm donating this championship to the WWE archives because this is where it belongs. The only title that matters now is around the waist of Braun Breaker.
I think we've heard about enough.
You want some?
I'm here, aren't I? After what I did
What
to
you did is
that's
what
enough.
you're gonna do,
This isn't
Brian.
the place.
And you just got halfway across the country.
Gentlemen, please. Braun, this isn't worth it. This is a desperate publicity stunt by a relic among relics. This man thinks that by donating a used retired belt, he can magically insert himself into the main event of WrestleMania? No, that is not how it works in the era of Braun Breaker. Unlike the archetype, I came here with actual news. Braun Breaker's challenger at WrestleMania will earn the right inside the Elimination Chamber. So enjoy your ceremony, put your trophy on the shelf, tell yourself you meant something.
Well, you certainly made a spectacle at the archives, didn't you? A little out of character for someone who just graciously shared the spotlight with the man who tried to end their WWE career.
I just needed to make a statement that I was sure Braun Breaker and Heyman would hear. And they did.
Maybe so. But Heyman was right. Winning the Elimination Chamber match is the last ticket to face Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
So what do I need to do to get that ticket?
Simple. Earn it. Go find Road Dogg. He'll set you up with matches against top opponents. Go out there and make my decision easy for me.